Yeah, I know the only thing I'm getting that would be so I can get my radio station down there at Tucson, the one that I support. But it's the best station I've ever heard. But then when you do that, you got your whatever it was, 30 or so a month, and then they got all kinds of TV, your phone, and all that. I don't know. Come on, that gets a little too complex for me.
Yeah, better to be off the grid.
Not that it's so complex. It's just that I'd be paying my monthly thing, and then I'd be thinking, well, I ought to use it. So I'd start turning on the TV. I'm not interested in turning on the TV.
Got it. What do you spend your time doing?
I read a lot.
You got a bunch of books.
And the other thing too is that's getting hard because I only got one eye working there, my boy, and so it's getting kind of hard to read. So I read as much as I can because and that's going to go, and other things too. One of these days I'll probably have to. I keep thinking maybe check on Braille or something.
Learn Braille?
Who knows? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man.
The deal is. That's the way it goes. The one eye is still working pretty well. It's just it gets a little hard to read now and then. But that's the way it goes.
What are you reading right now?
Well, I'm just finishing the Kurt Vonnegut again. That guy's just outrageous. As I told you, everything I say now is horse shit. Now then, what'd you ask?
Right.
That was Vonnegut.
Was he on a show? When did he say that?
Uh-huh.
Is that in a book or is that in an interview?
Oh, it's in a book, which not one of his fiction books. It's one that he put together various speeches he made and various things he wrote and little reviews. He did a lot of speeches and stuff, and one of them was along with a Playboy interview and all that. And he just put down that business about so you get to know who he is behind his fiction.
Right.
And so that's fantastic. What's it called? Granfalloons, Foma, and I don't know. Some words he invented for stuff.
Got it. Right.
He's pretty interesting. Yeah, he's an interesting guy. He was anyway.
Yeah, you turned me on to him back when I was a teenager. I read a couple of Kurt Vonnegut books way back then. I should dig some out.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. I got a pile of them. I got here again. I'm reading all kinds of stuff. My God, I mean, of course, the one that made the movie was, the one about Slaughterhouse-Five.
Yep.
That's where that was a true one. That's where he was in the bombing of Dresden.
Oh.
He was a prisoner of war there, and the bombing of Dresden was something that the Allies denied they did. It was a non-military target. It was the city where they wanted to bring the war to the people of Germany so that they'd understand what was going on. Because a lot of people, they just, there's a war going on. Oh, well, everything's going along fine here.
Right.
So instead of bombing, they were always attacking, military things. So what they did is for 24 hours, they firebombed Dresden and took it to the ground. And they said, okay, folks, now you see what's going on out here.
Right.
And they denied it happened. He was a prisoner of war there, and he wrote a book about it. People tried to say, "Oh, what, that didn't happen?" He says, "It sure did. I was there."
Vonnegut was in Dresden.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He was a prisoner of war. And the movie they made of it was, it's a fictional thing too. He wrote a thing. It was a guy whose name was Billy Pilgrim, and he got unstuck in time.
I've heard of that one. Yeah.
Yeah, he was picked up by the Tralfamadorians, and they had some sort of and they put him in a zoo. It was for humans, and it was a perfect place. He was there, but what he could do, he could travel throughout his life. He did time traveling. So quite an interesting Slaughterhouse-Five, and player piano, and all kinds of.
Do you have a favorite Vonnegut book?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just sort of checking into them again. I don't remember. There were all kinds of results. I don't remember a lot of them, because they're all pretty strange in a sense, because his ideas, his thing, his basic thing is, it seems, he says, what it is, he thinks thinking is way overrated. He says, in other words, what it is kind of what it is, and so let's just get by on what it is. You waste so much time thinking about things, which is the way I've sort of found my life works out. You know, thinking. I don't think thinking ever got me through a damn thing. To tell you the truth.
You've sure done a lot of it though.
Well, that's sitting around just swimming around in the attics of your mind. You know what I mean? Swimming around in all the stuff in there. Well, let me tell you, when you get this old, boy, there's earth sloshed in there. Ooh-wee.
Well, I have a question. Can you think while you're talking? Can you do it simultaneous?
No, I don't. I just things come out and I listen to what I say.
Oh, it's the other way around.
No.
So you're just listening to what you say. You're not thinking of it.
No, it's coming out and I'm hearing as it comes out. And sometimes, a lot of times, what happens, something starts out and I wonder where this is going, and it winds up to the greatest punchline I ever came up with. You know, that kind of thing. It's just sort of, that's when it comes out.
Yeah.
And the thing about that, I do that a lot, because thinking is basically when I just sit back on my own and swim around in my mental images, shall we say.
Right.
A lot of what's going on in there doesn't have words, shall we say.
Oh, right.
But when I talk, I'm basically listening to what I'm saying, hoping, trying not to say anything that offends people or gets me killed. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Because I'm always ready to apologize to anyone. I say, "Oh, I'm sorry, you took that wrong. Excuse me, I didn't mean it that way." That's the way.
Well, maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't record any of this, because now there's going to be potentially more people to hear you and be offended.
Well, the other thing is, I think you're going to find a lot of people who agree with it absolutely. That's the point.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad.
The deal about it is, and of course the deal is, I think a lot of it has to do, well, at least with me, it has to do with getting on in years, and finding out what kind of worked, and I don't know if that would work very well, and in younger, less experienced years, you're liable to get in trouble. Doing what I do,
True.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's what I say. That's what I said before, like Lonergan said. He says, they ask him this question on there. He says, well, let's get it straight. Anything I'm going to say from here on is horse shit. Now we can talk. In other words, I think he was saying the same thing. He says, all I'm going to do now is react. And that's what I do. I react.
Yeah. And I think there's the fact that we all have scripts running through our minds. We write these scripts as we grow. We listen to people that we think are credible or that we admire, and something resonates, something they say resonates with us, and it becomes a part of us. And so sometimes we're repeating things that we feel are true, or that at least we want to repeat. We feel like, I liked the way that sounded and I'm going to repeat it. But how often do we really understand the implications of what we're actually saying?
Well, the deal is, too, and like I say, I'm all the time pulling out quotes from various songs. I'm all the time. The music, there's always something. Like I just said, the thing about Grateful Dead, I love their stuff. They always say, the attics of my mind. In the attics of my mind. And that's where I live a lot, the attics of my mind. The stuff that goes on up there, and just swimming around it and experiencing it. And sometimes something comes out, and a lot of words. Songs, musicians are, the people I really regard as musicians are excellent poets. That's the point.
Yeah.
They can say things that you can't really, you can say it musically and poetically, and it has a little heavier meaning, what I say? There's something in there.